Good morning, everybody. I've been talking to God, and God's like, hey, it's time for you to start making daily videos of collective readings. So here we are. If you guys don't know me, my name is Jessica. I have had gifts my whole life, ever since I was a little kid. I have seen angels, demons, people who've passed on. I've done past life regressions. I help people connect to the divine. I help them navigate their traumas, their shadow self. I've actually been doing this for a while now. I have studied under Reiki masters who were just amazing, top notch. I've been aligned to where the masters have also been aligned as well. So let's get in today. Just what does the collective need to know? And I'm using my beautiful angel number deck. I love my angels. I work with my angels all the time. What does the collective need to know this beautiful morning? And by the way, happy Mother's Day to everybody, all the moms out there. Financial freedom. I'm getting a lot of financial freedom lately. If you guys have started your business, just know that it's going to be successful. If you're thinking about starting a business, absolutely do it. Take a look at some of your financial stuff. Another thing I suggest is learn to regulate your guys' nervous system, especially when it comes to money. Like, don't be afraid of it. Accept it, to move on. It's also asking you to declutter some of your life. Some of you guys, have old clothes that you've just been sitting in the closet that you guys haven't worn in forever. Like, come on, we all got stuff like that, because I just did mine and I got a lot of stuff. So go forth. So it's asking you to declutter, that you have financial freedom coming, and stick with your decisions. When you make a decision, roll with it, 10 toes deep. Set your priorities as well, guys. Really take a personal inventory about where your priorities are, where you're putting your energy. Are they helping? Are what you are setting as priorities, are they helping you for your future? Are they helping you right now? Boundaries too. And visualize harmony. So if you're working on your wealth, what I'm going to have you do is visualize and feel what that feels like to have financial freedom. What energy does that embody? And when you visualize that, you need to step into that and realize, hey, this is already mine. Once you believe that and you feel that in your nervous system, you will completely change your life, 100%. And boundaries, especially when you guys are trying to do something different, try to have more financial freedom, or even with anything in life, you have to make sure that your boundaries are strong, because people are going to come in and try to sway you one way or another, or tell you that, oh, I don't like your business idea. You know what? Cut them off right there. I didn't ask for that. Sorry that you're too afraid to step into that, but that's not what I'm doing. And really, really set boundaries. Same with people who want to talk negatively or who have just a bad energy around you. There comes a point where it's time to set boundaries, and that's okay, because you have to set boundaries for your own peace, for your happiness. What else do we have to tell the collective today? It says important relationships. See the value in those you love. Because you know what? Take a look at the relationships around you. Do they support you? Do they leave you drained when you hang out with them? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Do not be hanging around the people that keep you drained. It messes with your energy. It messes with just everything. And people don't realize the effects that negative people have when they're around. Especially, when I'm working on big things. My circle, my circle is so freaking small, because the people who I have in my life, they support me. They turn me back to God when I'm having a bad day. They're like, hey, did you open up your Bible yet? No. But that's what we need. And you need to surround yourself with people like that. Because if you don't surround yourself with people like that, your businesses are not going to thrive. Your relationships won't thrive. All kinds of things. So negative energy is so important to recognize. And baby, keep it over there, because we ain't doing none of that here. We're here rewiring our nervous systems. We're rewiring our ways of thinking. We ain't got no time for that. And then big picture. If you guys haven't done a vision board for your guys' lives, make one, because that's going to be your big picture. And then when you've created that, look at yourself and be like, that person right there, how is she or he going to walk, act, all of it? And then you start embodying that now. Make those decisions. If you were there, start making those decisions now. And do not stray on your big picture, because that big picture was placed on your heart for a reason. And there are going to be people who want to break you down, steer you away from your path. Do not allow that anymore for the collective this morning. Any final words? Surrender. Surrender to God, surrender to the plan, all of it. And when you surrender, that's when the universe and God takes over, and you're gonna thrive. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.